Hello, third grade. It's Miss Pateri. I'm very excited to be here with you virtually as we do our very first review today. Today we're going to be talking about a topic that we've already done in class and I know you love very much. We're going to be talking about idioms. So, for today's lesson, we're going to be doing a little bit of a review on a PowerPoint, and then you get the opportunity to do the assignment in your notebook. So, if you don't have a notebook or a piece of paper, please press pause right now and go ahead and grab it. Scholars, at any time during this video, it is totally okay and encouraged for you to pause the video when you need a moment to think, pause the video when you need to go grab something for the lesson, or if you'd like to rewatch it, that is highly encouraged. All right, so without further ado, let's get started. So the title of this lesson is I Literally Laughed My Head Off, a lesson on idioms. That's what would happen if you literally laughed your head off. Ha ha ha. Now, what is an idiom? Now think for a moment. Press pause on your screen until you decide. Idioms are sayings that have hidden meanings. These expressions don't mean exactly what the words say. If you remembered that, go ahead and kiss your brain. Scholars, don't forget to read along with me. For example, if someone told you to hold your horses, do they want you to actually hold onto your horses? What do you think? No, this is an idiom. When someone says this, they don't want you to literally hold your horses. What do you think this idiom actually means? Pause until you've decided. If you think this idiom means to be patient, you're right. Now let's talk about this. Read it together. What does literally mean? Think for a moment, press pause until you've decided. When we use idioms, we don't literally mean what we say. But what does literally mean? The word literally means that something actually happened. For example, if you said you laughed your head off, your head probably didn't actually fall off. But if your head actually fell off, you would say you literally laughed your head off. Can you think of any idioms? Press pause until you've thought of at least one. Now it's time to play Guess the Idiom. This part is really fun. Make sure to continue reading along with me. Are you ready to guess what these idioms mean? Here are the directions. Read the idiom and guess what you think it means. After you've made a guess, the picture will help you see if your guess was correct. Next, get ready to see a picture of what the idiom would mean if we meant it literally. So remember, idioms are things that we say, but we don't actually mean what we say, right? When we're saying an idiom, it means something else. So on the first slide, it'll have the idiom and a picture of it. On the second slide, it'll have the idiom if it was literally happening. You'll see. So, the first idiom, read it with me. I laughed my head off. Oh, we say this one quite a bit. Now, what do you think that means? Press pause until you have an idea. Yep, there's a picture of what the idiom means. It means you laughed super hard because either the joke was really funny or something funny really happened. Now, on the next slide, we'll talk about what it means if we add the word literally. Read it along with me. I literally laughed my head off. This is what it would mean if you added the word literally in there. Now, let's go to the next one. That test was a piece of cake. What do you think that means? Press pause until you've decided. If you thought that idiom meant that the test was super easy, you are correctamundo. Now, what if we literally meant what we said? Read it to yourself. Who's ever seen a test that's actually a piece of cake? Definitely not me. It's kind of funny to see, though. She doesn't look too happy with her test. Oh. Next idiom. Now, I've heard this one sometimes, so let's read it together. She had butterflies in her stomach. What do you think that means? Don't forget to press pause until you've decided. If you thought it meant she felt really nervous or uneasy, then you are correct. Now, think about what would happen if she literally had butterflies in her stomach. It would mean that there are butterflies actually or literally in her stomach. She doesn't look too happy about that. The next one, let's read it together. She let the cat out of the bag. If you think it meant that she spilled a secret, then you are correct. Read this to yourself. Here's what it'd mean if she'd literally let the cat out of the bag. All right, so let's move to one of our favorite ones. Scholars, I know you like this one a lot because we talk about it a lot in class. Read it to yourself. Pause until you've decided what you think that means. Yes, it's raining really, really hard. Maybe it's really cloudy outside. Maybe there's a little bit of a storm. Now, let's see if we added the word literally. It's literally raining cats and dogs. Think for a moment. What do you think this next picture is going to look like? Make a prediction. That looks amazing. It's literally raining cats and dogs. I hope those cats and dogs didn't get hurt. They're so cute. All right, so I think you get the picture. So let's move on to the assignment. Make sure at this time you have your notebook in front of you and you've got your ears ready to listen and your brain ready to learn. Here we go. It is your turn. How exciting. Open your notebook to a fresh new page. I would like you to pause after you pause your screen right now so that you can copy this worksheet down on your notebook. Make sure you have two sides. You actually might want to create multiple of these. So you might want to create like one on this side and one on that side, and then do a couple underneath them so that you could actually do a couple of idioms. Step 1, read along with me. Choose an idiom and write it on the left side of your paper, right over here. They used "It's raining cats and dogs." Step 2, draw what the idiom means. Step 3, add the word literally to your sentence on this side. It's literally raining cats and dogs. And then you would draw what the idiom literally means right over here. Now, make sure to pause the next page because here's some ideas of idioms you could use. I'm just reading through some of these. I like the one that says, "He has a sweet tooth." I would definitely write about this one. On the left side of my paper, oops, sorry, on the left side of my paper, I might write, I have a really big sweet tooth, and just draw a picture of me eating all these yummy sweets that I love. And then on the right side of the paper, I would write, I literally have a sweet tooth. And then what would I draw? A picture of me with a tooth that is actually sweet. So maybe I would make it like a tooth lollipop or something. Get creative. I know how creative you guys can be. I look forward to seeing pictures of your assignments sent to me and to your teachers. I can't wait, and I hope you had a great lesson on idioms. Have a great rest of your day. Bye.